wonderful well-beings, wonderful well-beings. I'm Key Wellness. I come in peace and love, and welcome back to my channel, guys. Today is going to be the first episode of We Win a Wellness, so I've got some great information for you all today because I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. If you go back to my videos about last year, I started fasting, and I've been wanting to make this video, dry fasting versus water fasting. So I've got some good information on it. First, I'm just going to talk about the hard facts, the benefits, and I'll let you guys know where I got my information from at the end, and then after I give the facts, then I'm just going to talk about my experience very briefly of how I felt during each water and dry fasting. So yeah, fasting is done to allow the body to regenerate, heal, and detox toxins from the body more effectively, and it could be done from a 12-hour period to a 24-hour period or longer. Fasting is an extremely beneficial healing technique that has been used in many different cultures for centuries, and not only in human civilizations but also in the animal kingdom. Animals are known to fast when they get sick. They get really sick and they just stop consuming food, and they do it naturally to heal their bodies. And also when animals go into hibernation, they stop eating. They go into fasting pretty much. So there are many different types of fasting, but today we're only going to be talking about dry fasting and water fasting because these are the ones that I'm into and that I've got into, that I have experience with, that I could talk about. So yeah, so I'm just going to talk about the benefits of water fasting first, all the great benefits of water fasting. So our body uses about 70% of energy for the digestive process. So naturally, when we're not consuming food, our bodies take that energy that it would normally use to be consuming food and digesting, and it would use it to detox the body, to basically find any irregularities in the body, to heal and detox, because our bodies naturally heal themselves. So when it's not using that energy, it's just searching for other things to do. So that's why fasting is so beneficial. So I've came with the facts. I've got a few water fasting benefits written down. So here we go. Regenerates cells, reduces fat tissue, improves insulin level and lowers blood sugar, balances out cholesterol levels, fights cancer cells, reduces chronic inflammation, regenerates neurons in the brain, sustains ketosis, and helps with weight loss, of course. So dry fasting is a little more extreme because on water fasting, of course, it's only water, but dry fasting is no food or water. So it's a little more extreme, but it's actually the quickest way to heal the body. It's said to be like 3 times more effective than water fasting, just because you're not consuming anything. Because actually when you do drink water, it is still a foreign substance. It's not naturally your body's water, so the body still has to like digest it and see what's going on with that. So all the benefits I just gave for water fasting, it will be 3 times more effective and rapid for healing the body during the dry fasting. So everything I just said for water fasting applies, but amplified on dry fasting. So our bodies are already about 70% water, as most people know already. So our bodies naturally make its own water. It's actually called metabolic water. And during the dry fasting process, the body searches for fat cells to extract water from, and the limited fluid pushes the body to burn fat, which is increased weight loss, of course, during dry fasting. And yeah, and it stores that water. So when it's not consuming water, it's just storing the water that's already in us and using it to create its own water to create metabolic water. So yeah, that was the professional part. I tried to be as professional as possible on that little segment. Did y'all see me? Y'all see me? I don't know. I'm gonna have to put some bloopers at the end because I tried it. So I'm gonna talk about my personal experience dry fasting and water fasting. So last year I started water fasting out of nowhere for the first time. For me, it was like a spiritual experience, but like overall, totally, I'm realizing it was really just my body speaking to me, like, you need this. Like, I needed to fast, and my body was telling me. So like out of nowhere, I'm just really watching like some Dick Gregory documentaries. I watched Elisa Left Eye Lopez, some other people, some other videos. I just researched. It was about a week of research. I was watching dry fast and water fasting videos. I had never fasted in my life before, any type of fast, so it was kind of out of the blue. So I decided, like, I just got to do it. So I just dived into it. I started water fasting, and I went for 11 days water fasting. And I'm not a doctor or anything, but I feel like my body could take it because I'm a more heavier body. So I don't really know how it would be for different body types. I think it worked for me just diving in like that without having prior experiences, because I have a lot of fat stored and I have a heavier body. So yeah, so 11 days. I have it on my channel if you want to go watch. I documented every single day for the 11-day water fast I did, and it was tough. It was tough, but I felt so, like, it was an awesome experience. I just felt so powerful. Like, I really did that. Like wow, like I really did that. Like, I never thought I would ever do something like that, and that I would go 11 days with no food. Like, and I love food, so I never thought that would happen. So it was a great experience. And it made me feel like my mind was clearer after. Like, I could think more clearer. Like, I could actually focus better, and it was just, and I lost a lot of weight, like 18 pounds in 11 days. So yeah, it was just a lot of benefits. And then so when I was like researching water fasting, I actually was like researching dry fasting too. So I decided to do a dry fast, like not too long after my 11-day water fast, a few weeks or maybe a month or so after my 11-day water fast, I decided to try dry fast. And I did a 4-day hard dry fast. That's a hard dry fast is when you don't even allow your body to touch water, because your skin absorbs water. So a hard dry fast is when I didn't take a shower for 4 days and didn't eat or drink anything for 4 days. Like, I just felt so strong. I just felt like I could do anything at this time. Like, I just did it. I just did it. And again, it was just like just an exhilarating experience. It made me feel so powerful and so disciplined and controlled in myself, you know. And the healing, it just, I feel like on a dry fast, the healing is just so much better. I felt better on a dry fast. I really did. And when I was water fasting, I felt like hungry. I felt like my stomach was hurting and stuff. But with dry fasting, I just felt, well, at night it did get kind of tougher than in the daytime, but every day that I woke up on my dry fast, it felt like I was just totally regenerated. I had so much energy, just ready to go. It was hard to sleep at night too on both water and dry fasting, because your body has so much energy. I'm telling you, the digestive system uses so much energy. So when you're not eating, you have so much energy, so much more energy to use. So I know it's crazy, but you would think that you would be tired or fatigued with no food or water, but it actually gives you energy. So yeah, I love dry fasting. I prefer dry fasting over water fasting because I just feel better, and I don't know, I just like it. I like it better. It feels better. And ever since I've done water fasting and dry fasting since last year, but I have done way more dry fasting. I do dry fast like 24 to 48 hours sometimes. A lot, you know. 24 hours is usually, 24 hours is good. You know, I know I'd be a little extreme. I'll be a little extreme with it. I'll be doing a lot. But all it really takes is like fasting at least 12 to 24 hours. But sometimes I'll go 48 hours or longer. And it just, I don't know, it's just so beneficial. And I really feel like my body is healing, and I feel better, and I feel more disciplined within myself. It's just an experience. Like, I would recommend people try it, because I never thought I could do something like this. You know how, and people, and I'll talk to people about it and told them I did it, and they'll be like, oh no girl, like I am not about to go without no food or water, like you tripping. But you don't know how much power you have until you actually try it and you do it and you realize you can't do it. We can't do anything we want to do. It's just about putting our minds to it, and if that's what we want to do, you know, just to test ourselves and know that we're limitless and we have the power to do it all. So yeah, anything else? Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk more about my dry fasting and water fasting experience, but it's very important that if you go for a prolonged dry fast or water fast, that you break it the right way. And that's not like gorging on food because you're so hungry, but it's actually just taking it slow and just eating fruit and slowly coming back into food and liquids, because I broke my 11-day water fast and I felt just so sick. It's like but that was a long time. That's what I'm saying. If it's a long water fast or dry fast, but if it's short, I'm sure you can. It's different. But even when I eat after I've dry fasted or water fasted for 48 hours, it's like my body is not used to it anymore, because it's like really cleansed, and it's like it has to get back used to eating regular foods. So yeah, those are the dry fasting, water fasting benefits, and a little bit about my experience. I loved it. I still do it. I still practice it. I'm most likely gonna do a dry fast this weekend, Friday or Saturday, or both, 48 hours, because I just feel so good and I love it. It's not about starving your body. It's not it. It's about healing the body, allowing the body to heal and rest, you know, and not be consuming all the time and using all that energy just to digest when they could use that energy to heal the body. So yeah, that's all the information I have for you guys today. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and you already know, we win in wellness. Put your crowns on. Put your crowns on. And thank you all for watching. I hope you all are taking care out there and stay well. See you guys later. Peace. So our bodies use up to about 70% of energy for our digestive process. Digestive for the digestive process. So here are a few. So I've got a few water fasting. So I've got a few water fasting benefits. Tissue. Okay. So dry fasting is even quicker